And we're back, and today, guys, Shining Revelry is releasing. I'm out of California, so it's releasing in like literally an hour. Probably by the time I get this video up, it's gonna be released. But I wanted to do a quick little react to the cards that are here. And I shouldn't say react because I've seen a couple of them already, so I'm spoiled on a little bit of them. But I haven't seen the full 111 cards there, so we're gonna check it out and we're gonna rank them or rate them, I should say, basically on their card art, right, and their effects and their abilities and where we think it's gonna fall in the meta. Now, disclaimer: I am by no means a boss at Pokemon TCG. I love playing it for fun. I'm definitely going to be playing ranked. I've never been to no tournament or nothing like that, so take what I say with a grain of salt. With that being said, guys, we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to start off strong with the Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill line. Beedrill EX looks absolutely sick. I love this. Crushing Spear. 2 grass energy, 80 damage, and you discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. 1 retreat costs 170 hefty HP. I just think that this is going to be a pretty good card. The thing I think that holds this back is like it being a stage 2, but even then, like the ability to discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, not like a coin flip, just like a guarantee. Sounds pretty beastly to me. Kakuna too. It seems like a decent stall, right? Like for stage 1, obviously not the strongest attack, but you flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, right? So there's an opportunity for us to stall out till we draw into Beedrill, right? It might be that 1 or 2 turns that you need. Weedle with multiply, put 1 random Weedle from your deck onto your bench. I think of it like that coughing that released a few sets back. I don't think it's gonna be that good, right? I don't know what the actual. I don't know what the original Weedle is, right? But that might be an opportunity to run that. We got the Meowscarada. Meowscarada. There you go. That's how you say it. We got that line coming up here, and then I'm really excited for the Charmander line too. But then we got Pinsir, right? 90 HP, Guillotine Rush, 50 damage for 3 energy. Flip a coin until you get Tails. This attack does 40 more damage for each heads. So guaranteed 50 damage. And then it has the opportunity to like just scale up crazy, right? I think lots of coin flips going on here. I don't think it's going to be like crazy consistent, but it might be a fun deck. That might be a fun deck to play around with Guillotine Rush. Sprigatito, Florigato, and Meowscarada. Golly, I can't say that name. I think these are going to be pretty good. Again, it's a stage 2, so it might be a little bit weak, but I think Sprigatito's this is going to be underrated basic for sure. Put 1 random grass energy or grass Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Seems really good to me. Florigato does slash for 40. Seems pretty basic for stage 1, but 40 damage ain't nothing to scoff at, right? And it ramps up. Right, ramps up onto here. Meowscarada, 140. Kind of crazy that we getting what is that? Gen 9. We getting Gen 9 love, and it's not even all of them. And they're doing another Charizard EX, Venusaur, and Blastoise getting left in the dust, but Charizard's getting one, and then Meowscarada is coming up. But no, none of the other Gen 9 starters. But anyway, here you go, Meowscarada. 140 HP. You're definitely going to be wanting to run some cape with that for surely. But Fighting Claw, 2 grass energy, 60 damage off the bat. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, it also does 70 more damage, so 130 damage. The only issue is, like, to be honest, I don't really think this is a good finisher. I think this is like you really want to run an engine around Sprigatito, and then this is just like a nice half. Right, it's like a nice half. Like low key, I could see like running 2 copies, maybe 1/1. Like low key, I don't know. Not many people do that, but I can see that happening. And then you draw into Sprigatito, you give up that one what's it called? One prize or one prize card, so that way you can just draw it out your deck and just allow your deck to be more consistent. And then if you get Meowscarada and it comes into play, 130 damage on EX ain't nothing to scoff at, for sure. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. We got obviously the Charizard line. You know what? This looks like we've been wanting a better Charmander, right? So I'm all for that. I like that. I think I haven't even really been thinking about the arts or anything like that, but this Charmander art's pretty dope. I really like the Charizard EX one is pretty basic, right? They've been doing this where they just they give it a little flip, like, oh, bro, you're not gonna come on. we know that you're just mirroring the photo. Like if you look at this Charizard compared to the other Charizard, they look dang near similar, right? But this Charmeleon art goes hard. Like to me, it just seems pretty iconic right there, right? Charmeleon, but ramps up onto here, right? We all know Charizard EX. You've probably seen a bunch of videos on there, but the Stoke, take 3 energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Steam Artillery does 150. I definitely see like, you know what would be cool is like running this with like a Druddigon water deck, right? And then you're running Irida as well, right? Because here's the thing with Charizard EX, right? Is you're probably gonna have it 2 energy. Let's say you get perfect, you ramp up for 2 energy. You're gonna use Stoke. Now you're hitting for 150 guaranteed every single time. But the thing is like you're gonna have it in your active spot. It's probably gonna take some damage, yeah. So it'll probably be sitting at like 140, 120, 100 with the Irida in play, and you're running it with like Druddigon or whatever, or something with a stall, is you can now have Irida to heal up this HP. I mean, you only need 2 water energies on there. You got the 3 fire energies on there. Like low key, that's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of tough. I kind of like that. I don't know if it's gonna be if you can get it to work, but I'm definitely going to build a deck around that. Magmortar, getting some love. This art's whack. I ain't going to lie. This art's whack as well. I'm not a fan of this art for sure. But Flare does 20. Not a fan. I don't really think that's going to do anything. But Magmortar, let's check that out. Smoke Bomb 70. And during your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, this attack doesn't happen. So it's definitely a stall opportunity. And then 70 ain't nothing to scoff at for stage 1 as well. 3 energy, but again, with Moltres, there's not going to be nothing to ramp up. I think there's another Magmar too that uses Stoke, so you can get this ramped up. On there. I don't know if this one's better than the other one in play. Neither of them I don't think are going to be meta, but this one has some cool opportunity to definitely build stuff around that for sure. Paldean Tauros 110, Blaze Tackle, 1 fire energy, 2 whatever energy. Blaze Tackle does 80 damage, and then this Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. I don't think that's very good, to be honest. The art's sick though. You know, this dude ate some spicy ramen noodles, bro. His nostrils are on fire, so that's pretty cool. But how are you gonna show off this Paldean Tauros, but you're gonna show off the other ones on here, right? You're just gonna show love to the fire one? That's crazy. Tentacruel getting some love. Tentacool as well, 70, 100. I think that if you really like Tentacruel, it's cool that you have a second one on there, but I definitely think the other one's a little bit better. But you know, you hit him for 40, not too bad. Floatzel getting another type as well. We got Weasel. Water Gun does 10. 70 HP is pretty good. Floatzel, 90. I like the art for Floatzel. Water Arrow. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I think you want a little bit more. Like, I think you would want a little bit more with this, right? Maybe like 40 damage, right? Just make it a little bit different, but nice little filler card. I think the art's kind of cool. I don't like this art, but I like this one for sure. Okay, here's Wiglet and Wugtrio. Water Dragonite, essentially. I can't believe they showed love to Wugtrio like that. That's kind of crazy. But Wiglet, spring out. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random. Do 30 damage to it. And then Wugtrio, pop out throughout. That's a crazy bar right there. I'm not going to lie. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage to it. I think like everybody knows, like, okay, this is going to be consistent, right? Like way more consistent, number 1 than Dragonite because it's stage 1. But then also like, I mean, 3 water energy, there's so much like water buildup on there. There's so much water support. So the 140 HP, I'm not really worried about that. Here's the thing though, is like the retreat is only 1. I don't know what Dragonite is. I think Dragonite's 2. But I mean, man, that's pretty nice. Now the trade-off is it is an EX, so it can be knocked out. 2 energy on there. But you can get that sucker up and running. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Dondozo and Tatsugiri. I never liked these guys in Gen 9. I'm not one of them Gen 9 haters, by the way. I love Gen 9. I thought Gen 9, Scarlet and Violet was dope. It was absolutely dope. But I didn't really like these Pokemon. Dondozo, 120. Ocean Cyclone, 80 damage for 4 energy. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I mean, I think with Tatsugiri, that would be kind of cool. I can see some combo going off with there, right? No retreat cost. So this thing's pretty much like Giratina. but you need the Tatsuguri on the bench. But I think that's pretty solid, like pretty decent. Brain Splash on Tatsuguri, 20. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good of a payoff that is, right? Like, I don't know how good of a payoff that is and what you want to really do with that. I can see this being a stall or filler card too, but yeah. Pikachu EX, I think, might see some play with, like, I don't know, with like Volkmer and stuff like that. But to be honest, I haven't played too much with electric decks like that, so I don't really know how those support cards work. Lieutenant Surge, all that stuff. I don't even know if I don't think Lieutenant Surge applies to those. I think it's always for Raichu. But Volkner can definitely apply, right? Like, you Thunderbolt, you switch out to, like, what's it called, Luxray, then you get that energy back. I don't know. Thunderbolt 150. We got to see how that looks like. I got to see how that looks like. But Volts over Electrode, a third one. I mean, really, we got 3 different Electrodes. We showing love to Electrode that much, bro? We got 3 different types, bro. Pachirisu, that's cool that they get electric type, get another card that allows them to attach to the energy zone. I mean, you got this and you got Magneton that builds up, so you can definitely cook up some energy with electric types. Palmont, I mean, I'm kind of sad, because Palmont in Gen 9, he's a fighting type, so I was hoping they were gonna make this dude a fighting type. That would be sick, but they don't. I noticed this on this set, bro. Is like, where is it? Rain Splash, Wave Splash, Combustion, right? Like, these moves are pretty much the same. Pokemon getting kind of lazy on us. Punch. Like, this dude's just going to punch twice for more damage on here and more energy. But Palmont, I think, is pretty cool, right? Stage 2 is the thing, again, that's going to hold it back. But if this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Really cool, bro. That reminds me of, like, Poliwrath. I got some love for Poliwrath for sure, but I think the big thing here is, like, no retreat cost. Okay, we kind of cooking with that. I like that. Electric Punch for 2 energy does 70, a little weak for a stage 2, but that 0 retreat cost, and then this thing, is going to do 20 damage, right? I like it. Alakazam getting some love is pretty cool. I like all the arts for these. I think the art look cool for these for sure. Definitely better than the other arts that we got for Abra. This one, Psyshot for 20, Kadabra, Psyshot for 30. Look at that. There you go again, bro. I'm dead. And then Alakazam for 130 HP. That's pretty weak for stage 2. Alakazam is kind of like a glass cannon, though. Psychic Suppression, 80 damage. This attack also does 20 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. Pretty crazy, but not too crazy, right? I don't know where this is going to sit. I kind of like this, but I think the other Alakazam's a low-key a little bit better. The art on here is dope, though. Mr. Mime Juggling, 20x, flip 4 coins. Okay, so there's an opportunity to do 80. It's probably going to average out to like 40 for 2 energy. Yeah, I mean, if you like Mr. Mime, you're probably running it, but the art's cool. I like the art. Drifloon and Driftblim. This art definitely sick. This thing is sauce for sure. The Drifloon kind of looks a little funny, I ain't gonna lie. But Ram and Gust, I mean, again, filler. Like, I don't know, why would you want to use this? Maybe the 0 retreat cost? That's kind of cool. 0 retreat 40, but I mean, the HP is 90. Here's the bad boy Giratina EX, though. I mean, Broken Space Bubble. I'm really excited to, like, splash this bad boy in with Machamp. I'm really excited for that. Y'all know I'm going to show some love for Machamp. But Giratina EX, once during your turn, you may take a psychic energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Chaotic Impact 130. Right? So definitely going to be good in, like, stall decks, Druddigon, right? And you're trying to ramp something up, or you're trying to get this thing up, and it ain't, it's not going to attack anyway. Boom. You put that on there. You get a psychic energy. You get a fighting energy. Ramp that bad boy up. This thing is going to ramp itself up. It does 130. Might be a decent card to, like, throw into, like, fighting tech decks too, right? As like a decent, like, counter piece on there, right? I can see that. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it now. Broken Space Bell won't let you attack, so that might be no bueno situano. But anyway, this card I think is going to be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And from what I've seen, what everyone else is saying is it looks kind of like bad, but then they finally showed Giratina some love, so thank God for that. Gimme Ghoul, Chestoflage. Flip a coin of heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage and effects and attacks done to this Pokemon. I think that's a really cool, like, flip into, because, Goldango, by the way, Goldango's freaking dope. I mean, is a steel type, so this being, like, obviously you can use whatever energy, psychic type, cool, whatever. Chestoflage is kind of cool as well, right? Prevent damage. Good little stall. Machop, Machoke, Machamp. This Machop, pretty cool. It's only one retreat. Definitely going to use this. This Machoke, on the other hand, I think it has like more HP than the other Machoke. I don't know, actually. I don't know if it does or not. But Pummel seems a little bit weaker, to be honest. I think I'm definitely going to use the other Machoke. But then the Machamp right here, this thing is sick for sure. Power Press, 2 energy, 70. If it has 2 more energies attached to it, it does 50. So it can hit for 120 like the regular Machamp, the non-EX, and then the other Machamp. And here's the thing, too. Is like... is people like, oh, bro, it's going to do 120. You have to get 4 energy on there. But the thing that's killer is, like, dude, you can go into Machamp, and then you don't need to wait another turn to attack. Like, you got 2 energy, boom, you're hitting for 70. You can keep stacking up on there. Like, I think this Machamp is definitely a little bit underrated. I think this is going to be a good Machamp for sure. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and then we got the Lucario line, right? Fighting type got blessed, bro. I like this fighting. I like the fighting cards that we got for sure. Hitmonlee, kick does 30 damage, 1 retreat cost. Art's garbage. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the art's kind of weak. For both of these, they're pretty weak. I'm not going to lie. But I definitely think the other Hitmonlee is still better, right? Kick for 30, though, is cool. 80 HP is cool. Hitmonchan, 90. This is definitely going to be a glass cannon. I mean, I don't know what you ran this thing up with. Magnum Punch, 90 damage, bro, was kind of crazy, bro. You running that with the other Lucario, the non-EX Lucario, dang, that thing's going to be hitting, bro, for like 130. On a basic, that's pretty crazy. It's just how often can you get 3 energy on here, right? Like, that's going to be the thing. Like, this got to be one of your, like, finishers low-key, right? So, is it worth it? Nah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I definitely want going to play these around for sure. This Riolu is cool. 40, 2 energy, 40 for punch. I don't know about that. I don't know about 2 energy, right? You had a big disadvantage if you're playing this card first. I might play the other Riolu. This Lucario EX to 100 and then 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's sick. I love it. I love this. I'm running this thing with Garchomp all day, bro. Boom. Nobody's bench is safe, dog. Nobody's bench is safe. You're running this. You're running the other Hitmonlee. Your bench is Dunzo Bunzo, bro, for sure. Flamingo, 80 HP, double kick, does 50 times 50, right? Flip 2 coins. Has an opportunity to hit 100, has an opportunity to hit 0. Not bad. I mean, basic Pokemon, 2 energy, has an opportunity to do 100, right? 50 damage if it just hits 1. Still pretty good for 2 energy. I don't know if I would use it. I don't remember where Flamingo came out. Is that a Gen 9 Pokemon? I don't even know. Ekans and Arbok getting some love. Ram, Venomous Fang. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. 70 damage. 3 energy, though. Nah. Paldean Clodsire EX. That looks dope. I'm not going to lie. And the Paldean Whooper Poison Jab. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. So you can just like, boom, next turn, boom. You hit it for like 120. It's crazy. And then with the support that you got on here with I don't even know how to pronounce that. I ain't gonna lie. Grafify. Graph AI. I don't know. But anyway, poison coating. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin of heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Definitely giving me those Hypno vibes for sure. But pretty good. Like, I can see that, bro. Like, working together, poison coming into play. I think it just makes Arceus a little bit stronger, but hey, it is what it is. Can see these two doing a little nasty combo with that, making a deck with that. Spiritomb, Confuse Ray, 20 damage, one energy, flip a coin. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how confusion works. I think you flip a coin, your opponent flips a coin when they're getting ready to attack. I don't know. Decent stall, I guess. Does 20, so there's nothing to scoff at as well. You can confuse them. You might hit them for 40, 60. They might not get no damage on you. Might be what you need on there. Tinka Tough, and then Tinkaton EX, basic. I mean, pretty mid. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Tinkerton though, on Gen 9, I got love for it because it was on my game, my team when I beat the freaking, not the Elite Four. I think they actually do call it the Elite Four in that game, but it was on my main team for sure. So I got love for Tinkerton, but this card's kind of, yeah. Terrific Thumping, 80 plus damage. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 80 more, so it can scale up to 160. 3 energy. Can't even guarantee that you hit that, though. It's going to be nasty if it does. It's going to be nasty if it does. This thing is going to be hard to take down all the way down to 0, though, with, Adaman running around as well, and then all these different things going on with there. But I just don't know. For stage 2, I don't know about that. Tenacious Hammer's pretty mid too. I'm not gonna lie, I was reading that. Reveroom, Headbutt 10, Spinning Drift 70. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage from and effects done to this Pokemon. That's dope. But then for 3 energy, yeah, like I don't know how you're gonna be able to get that out pretty fast. But that's pretty cool. I can definitely see some stock coming out. I think this might be an underrated card, low key. 2 retreat costs is kind of, but I don't know why I thought Reveroom was a stage 2. I don't know why I thought it evolved twice, but I might be tripping. This thing is also a poison type, I'm pretty sure, in Gen 9. So, Goldango, bro. Scintillating, Surfing, 50x. Flip a coins for each steel energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. Definitely some cool like Celebi type beat for the steel type. But it's a stage 1, and then it's a 3 energy ramp up for there. So, not as consistent. But, I mean, you got freaking Dialga. You can ramp that bad boy up all day. That's going to be scary with Dialga. That's going to make Dialga really scary for sure, for sure. Rattata, Raticate, Filler. I mean, nothing that, Wigglytuff, though, on the other hand, this kind of cool. Comfort Song. But it is a stage 1, right? But you can heal for 20 on your active Pokemon. Gentle Slap, 2. Hit him for 50 just straight up. Cool. I like it. Lickitung, Licky, pretty mid as well. Bidoof, 30. For 2 energies, crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's insane. Like, come on. You could have just showed Bidoof love. Like, hit him for 30, bro, with 1 hit. Like, that's insane. But I think maybe because of the HP. But Barrel is crazy, too. 160, 100 damage. Heal 30 from this Pokemon. I don't know. That's pretty mid, bro. That's pretty mid. I ain't gonna lie. But you can run this with water, right? You can run this, you can splash this into water. You can maybe splash this into grass. I don't know. Probably water, right? For that Irida. If you really like the barrel. Baneri and Lopunny, Lopunny, like this Argo's sick, and, Lopunny's, yeah. Anyway, we'll keep it PG around here. I think the other Lopunny's better than this one, though. I ain't gonna lie. Cyclezar, though, I think it's pretty cool. 80 HP, has the opportunity to hit for 40 after the next turn if you attack. So, I mean, that's pretty good. For 1 energy, bro, I think that's pretty good. Another kind of like Farfetch type beat. Looking at the supporter cards here. Iono, each player shuffles this card in their hand into their deck, then draw that mini card. I think that's going to be really good. It's going to help a lot with stage 2s as well, so that's going to be good. Pokemon Center Lady. Iono is, by the way, was a cool gym leader in Gen 9. Pokemon Center Lady, heal 30 from one of your opponents, or from one of your Pokemon, and it recovers from all special condition. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, right? But it's a supporter card, right? So it's like, ooh, would I rather use this or this, right? Like, so, more heal is good, though. That's cool. Red, cool, but it's like, do I want to use this or do I want to use Giovanni, right, during this turn? Like, this seems a little bit more niche, but red goes hard, bro. I'm glad that we got red up in here. Tough. Team Rocket Grunt, this card looks crazy. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Bro, if I see this bad boy, I'll tell you what, if I see this bad boy, all up in here, man, and freaking ranked, I'm going to be so upset, bro. I'm going to be, y'all going to see me raging over here, throwing headsets and stuff. If I see this thing happen, bro, and knocks out like 3 energy from me, I'm cooked, bro. Anyway, with that being said, guys, we're going to check out the rest of these cards. But if you stayed all the way till here, we're at like the 24-minute mark. You're real. If you haven't hit that like button, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do that, bro. My name is Dexter with Retro Dex. I play Pokemon TCG. I also like just playing games in general. I played Repo with the boys the other day. That was a lot of fun. With that being said, guys, if you like TCG content, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. Your boy works a typical 9 to 5. Newlywed, man. I'm trying to make it big on YouTube. Show me some love. means a lot, bro. With that being said, we're gonna go into the rest of these arts and just rate them, right? These type of art cards. So you can stick around for this if you like the content. If not, man, I appreciate y'all. So Meowscarada, this art goes hard. This thing is tough, bro. This thing is overlooking the whole city. Meowscarada is a dope card too, by the way. I like this art a lot, bro. Weasel, I mean, this boy meditating in a straight messy room, so I can relate. I can show love. This kind of giving me Pokemon Mystery Dungeon vibes, bro. Like this dude's from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That Weasel art is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know, but with any of these, bro, like I hated pulling these, bro. Like, give me these arts, right? Like, I hate pulling these. I always like, how many of the Magneton, these type of arts do I have, bro? Oh my gosh. Or Magnemite, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Too many. Tatsuguri, yeah, it's cool, I guess. It's alright. Graphify, I mean, this thing goes crazy, bro. He doing graffiti, so that's pretty insane. I'm not too big a fan. It's alright. This is Godango's alright too. Nah, I'm not too big a fan. I like the other art better. This Wigglytuff, I ain't gonna lie. This thing is creepy, bro. Who okayed this thing into the game? This thing looks creepy. This looks like AI generated. Like why? This doesn't even match any other art. Like that's weird. Yeah, these are definitely probably my favorite types. I don't even know what they're called. Like, but these cards, what is this, like 2-star energies or whatever? The full art. These things are gangster. Just tough, bro. Beedrill's tough. Charizard's tough. Wugtrio's tough. Pikachu's tough. Giratina's tough. Lucario's tough. They're all tough, bro. Clodsire, that one's tough. Like the green, like that's tough. Tinkaton. You know, even they even got Bibarel looking sick, bro. Looking sick for sure. And then of course the supporter cards they go hard too. Red is definitely my favorite for sure. That's sick. Team Rocket Grunt's tough too. And then we got these ones, right? These full art ones. This one's mid. This Pikachu goes hard. That looks like it's Ash's Pikachu, right? Like that thing looks hard. Tinkaton art. Not a fan. This Bibarel one, not a fan. This Giratina one, like. No, bro. No. Like, I don't know what that is, but I hope I don't pull that. No, thank you. The shiny cards, bro. Shining Revelry. We can't forget that there's shinies in here, man. These are tough. These are tough as well. The Charmander, Charmeleon one is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Wiglet, Dodonzo, right? They showing love to Dodonzo, giving him a shiny. He's crazy. Riolu. I don't like Riolu and Lucario's, like, shiny form, so... You know, but hey, I ain't gonna be mad if I pull that. Pachirisu looks tough too. A Varoom and Revaroom showing them love's kind of weird. But with these ones, honestly, like I like their shinies, but I don't like the background that they use for the shinies. I think it's kind of mid, right? Like I don't know, like this hits, right? Like that hits. This hits. I look at these, it's just like, you know, they're shiny, cool, right? Yeah, shiny, cool, but I don't know. Like, I'm not too pressed. Obviously, shiny Charizard goes hard, right? That goes hard. But other than that, if I pull in any of these, I ain't really tripping. But the Pokeball, come on now. You got to show love to the Pokeball. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Thank you guys for sticking around. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot wait for like the next 30 minutes for that to pull, start building some decks and testing them out. You know I'm going to be cooking up content this week, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. Again, this is Dexter with Retro Decks, signing out.